Madam Moshu to buy. Nimoko Akagona, no pressure. I am not the fool, we not the move, we not the fool, we not the no, we not the hill, we not the home, we not you are a hook, we not the tour. Forget about the pressure of the people. Forget about the pressure of the people. I just saw you with the visit with him. When I would do it, I would then win him. Now, what you do when you go in the shop and I win for the same thing. We didn't pass the DH of the men, you be a lamenty of men, show me a enemy graduate. We didn't pass the DH of the wound. And you pass the name of my was in us. I'm my ego pressure, my neck off. Don't be getting catching to what's in your meter. Uye di pressure china ma be manu enjwa ninja wo fa ukuru ka compare papa no achada so entieti nkofo anu nko ye dia wuntu enti choke le break you enti Nana Nyamekye na me rap my arrive my yesterday prophet is
everybody getting problems so from the man about you they hear them when you depend on him or to be over channel. It is so they won't come up. Say move right away. So for when you make I want Bible. Not no one will answer it.
Forget about the pressure of the people. Forget about the pressure of the people. When you are here, that's what you are. When you do man, now you will fear. It's a pressure free in Kofu Hoba. And I'm very happy to national mono. When you are here, that's what you are. When you do man, now you will fear. It's a pressure free in Kofu Hoba. And I'm very happy to national mono. Forget about.
Well, so today we are in the studio and ready to talk. It's time for us to talk. As I said earlier before I went for the break, I told you that when I return, I have a prophet in the studio. And there's a gentleman here. Masa, get closer. Are you in my studio?
I'm in your studio, sir.
Right. What's your name?
Prophet Nana Nyamekye.
Prophet Nana Nyamekye.
Yes, sir.
No, true. Are you a prophet?
I'm a prophet by the grace of God. Yes, sir.
Prophet Nana Nyamekye.
Brandy Pachuanai.
So, how did you become a prophet?
2010, I received a call from God.
On which number?
No. I was in the hospital being operated in Kolebu Surgical Ward 3, and then the Spirit of the Lord ministered to me that I should stop everything and share His word. Yes. So I stopped everything. And then I was a musician and a footballer. So I stopped everything and began the work of God. Yes. So I did the work of God. So I've been doing the work of God since 2010. Yes.
Hey, you see, me, I'm a true believer of God.
Thank you, sir.
All right. And when people talk about hearing God's voice, and the Lord spoke to me, I ask myself, is it your instincts, or truly you hear God speak? Not long ago, I heard a voice.
Thank you.
I'm being honest. I heard a voice, and I know when I say it, well, some people may laugh, but I heard a voice. I heard it. You know? And earlier this morning, I heard a voice that I challenged myself like, yo, this voice.
Okay, Brandy, mine was in the vision. Actually, in the vision. Yeah.
Well, that's another conversation.
Yes.
People have visions. Oh, I saw Bible say. Na me who say what would you wear? I was a whitey. What was a whitey? Hey, I brought you a frosting. And these prophets are always prophesying in people's lives, and they don't even know their names. Hey, what would you wear? I brought you bra wood and a body of you bra. Woman, make us some ubedi was aquari. Woman, me bit your grassy, a friend of Veronica. Wo yo. What can we do? The mommy be under
Next is our body tribunal.
You know, we don't you think that a lot of prophets, well, they overdo things?
That one there is true. Some of them overdo things. Some of them too, they want to be seen. They want to be there. But we have real prophets called by God.
So you had a calling from God.
Yes.
Okay, God, you saw it in a vision.
Yes.
Right. So he spoke to you.
Actually, I've been operated for about 9 times. I was a very good footballer and a very good musician by the grace of God. But I didn't know I would do the work of God.
Right.
Until 2010, the Spirit of the Lord touched me.
You mean you used to drink or smoke?
No, not smoking, drinking.
Okay.
Yes. So the Spirit of the Lord arrested me. They took me to the hospital. Nami Wukra.
Okay.
So they did me surgery for, I think, the 10th time. I was there and the Spirit of the Lord just came in a picture form, in the form of fire, speaking to me that I didn't call you to be a Ronaldinho. I called you to preach my word. So stop whatever you are doing and preach my word. At that particular time, I was about to travel to Holland.
Right.
Yes. So that is when the calling started.
Okay. So God called you to preach.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, you've named yourself a prophet, or you've conferred a title prophet onto you, onto yourself.
No, that is my office.
Your calling.
Yes.
Wow.
By the grace of God, I've been prophesying since 2010, and I preach on TV too.
So what has been your biggest prophecy? I mean, I'm not interviewing you to ridicule.
Okay.
I don't want to ridicule what you do.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I don't like it when men of God are being ridiculed.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
That's not me.
Okay.
Because as I said earlier, I'm a true believer of God.
Yes, sir.
And I believe that, look, as I sit here, I touch lives.
Yes.
Irrespective of the songs I play or whatever I say. Because when I come here and I motivate people and I tell you that, you know what, rise up. Don't sleep in your bed. I have a funny feeling that when you knock on doors, it will open. And truly, when you visit a friend and you tell him that, Charlie, today things know they be, and he gives you at least a spoon of rice, you've been saved.
Yes.
And I've touched their life.
Yes, you have.
So for me, I don't ridicule people when it comes to these things. But what has been your biggest prophecy?
There was this Sakawa guy I ministered to. Not say a friend was saying, but I spoke the word of God to. And by the grace of God, he is one of my members now, and I'm very happy for that. Yes.
Oh, wow.
That is the greatest miracle, according to God.
And you've gone into doing music. Yes. You were doing music earlier.
Yes.
God asked you to stop.
God, at that particular time.
And you decided to come back to music.
Yes.
How did you disobey God?
No, please. Actually, when God touched me, I was about 80% into soccer.
Hey, then you were a very good footballer.
Yes, I played with Jan.
Abeg, when is the next rep your jersey?
Now we do not the prophecy, Bebo.
What prophecy, Bebo? Because wait, this year my team, I'm not playing with the females again. I'm not doing the ladies team again. This year we are doing macho. I bet you boss more.
I go feel do something.
I will for change and for do prophets.
The prophets team they are back. About 4 who play 5.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God, man. About 4 who play 5. My very good friend Obinim will come and play 2 for me. Yeah. Right. So God asked you to stop music and you've started again.
Yes, sir. God didn't really ask me. Oh, see, Brandy, I believe that musicians are preachers. That is my belief. So what I'm doing now is not the normal gospel we know. I'm just doing some urban gospel. Okay. Rap and dance.
That's why your song Pressure, Charlie, Pressure. Go ahead, please.
Sing.
No. You were talking. It looks as if you your attention has been divided by the song.
So, Brandy, I'm also preaching in the song. What I'm doing, I'm reaching out to those I couldn't or I can't reach out on the platform.
Right.
Yes. So I think that what I'm doing, those who are not in my church, when they listen to my song, some of them will like it, and we will create some relationship. And through that, listening to the words in the song, I believe that God can touch them.
So you call your song
This one is Pressure.
Pressure.
Yes.
What were you saying in the song?
I was just saying that if your friend is married or your friend is working and you aren't working, I don't think you have to allow anything to pressure you. If somebody is married, that doesn't mean that your time will not come. If your husband is driving some Alachaka and your friend's husband is driving a Mercedes Benz, don't allow that to allow you to pressure your husband to go in for something he's not ready for. So I was just talking to them. In the scriptures, realized that Job's wife told Job that curse God and die, because Job was going through a lot. Aaron, when Moses went to the mountain, the Israelites were like, this Moses you are waiting for, we don't think he will come back. Make for us some gods for us to worship. And he did it. It was pressure of the people. So after hearing that, the women were saying that David killed 10,000, but Saul killed 1,000. He was like, the next thing they will say is that let David be the king. Right. It was pressure. So I'm just using those words to preach the word of God.
So you're motivating people.
Yes.
Nice. Yesterday, a lady sent me a message that you are a prophet. Sewakuto.
Yes, Sewa.
You know Sewa?
Yes.
Beautiful woman.
Yes, or tough.
The switch of the Sewakutos.
My friend, come on for them. The one you don't know.
I know the ones from Kumasi to.
No. This Sewakuto lives here. She lives here. Alright, so you the picture they sent me, you were with a big stone.
Yes, please, that is.
Mr. Logic says he's been waiting for the stone. I told my producer,
I was
where is the stone? If you don't bring the stone, we are not. In fact, we are done with the interview. We want to see the stone. Where is the stone?
Please,
no, where is the stone?
They forgot the management.
But how many? Now we are.
So speak to the stone to come.
You are a prophet. I think there's a prophecy about. There's a parable of this. Was it anything like that? There's a stone.
Parable.
Was there anything like that?
No.
But, no. What did Jesus do to the stone?
Satan came and said,
"He should turn the stone to bread."
Yes.
Right. So you can command stone.
No.
In fact, go, Charlie. Yeah, the guy in the Marvel said, "Go and bring stone. We'll turn it to bread today." He's a man of God. If he can do it, no. I'm not saying I'm devil.
Brandy, it's no problem. Jesus Christ didn't heal elephantiasis, but God used me to heal it. So I believe that every generation and what you are supposed to do. Yes. So it's no problem. I am turning water into wine. It's no problem. Because maybe Jesus didn't do. Some of the men of God are doing it now.
But you seem very funky. You seem very urban. You are not the.
That is because of where I'm coming from.
Okay.
Yes. Dancehall and rap.
Okay. So are you married?
Yes. So
how long have you been married?
For 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
I see.
So we are bringing that kind of feeling into the gospel.
Did you marry your wife in the church?
Yes.
In the church?
Yes, please. My wife was a pastor then.
Your wife fell in love with you while she was a pastor?
Or maybe by now it means a different person.
Yeah. I don't want my people to come at you. Hey, sorry, are you on social media?
Yes. Please.
Right. What's your handle on, especially on Twitter?
Nyamekye Music.
Nyamekye Music.
Yes.
All right, guys. So get on Twitter and tweet at Nyamekye Music. Don't forget the hashtag Daybreak Hits. Now, Prophet Nana Nyamekye is here with his new song,
Himote.
Uboni, Jobo.
No. Himote.
Jobo.
No. You can't be in a crowd.
Hey.
Himote.
Jobo. No be.
Don't worry.
Bakada, you no go nice and smooth. Me no feel.
We no go nice and smooth.
Jobo now.
The meaning is I'm saying something here.
Himote.
That's not what he said.
Himote.
Himote. Me ko.
Jobo.
Himote. No.
Meaning feel. This guy cry. Wake up.
Meaning feel.
Meaning feel. Wait. This guy cry. What's up? You go do then the song we no go play out. The man said, you know the year gown.
At the year gown, but me a Santini, but the year gown.
You be a Shanti man. Where do you come from?
Kumasi Bofredo.
Oh, Bofredo.
I stayed in Quadaso.
Quadaso,
Yes.
okay. Wow. Where is Ernest? Ernest is a Quadaso guy. All right, so let's enjoy your new song, Himote, and we'll be back to dissect it.
Okay.
Are you ready? Because
I'm very ready.
I'm
seeing Mr. Logic here, so and then am I ready? But Mama, 11 years ago.
This one, the ones you tell him, I know you from somewhere. You from their God. Because whatever you are saying,
but I love him because the Okanyina no, so you're very arrogant, Anna. Obefil say, Nambi Raga.
Men can say Raga Ninti.
Break hits. My wait on you was not in vain. Oh yeah, yellow for me was not for sale. You are my only Yahweh. My only Chineke me. Yaba fe, hamdiye. Yaba fe hamdiye. No chata, himota. But I remember where I used to be. Baby, our family, a pretty baby, I would be a bit free. Man, I remember where I used to be. Baby, our family, a pretty baby, I would be a bit free. You pick me from the night and you turned my life around. I used to hang in the air, now you've put me down. You pick me from the night and you've turned my life around. I used to hang in the air, but now you've put me down. I go, Jesus, I go. Why you go? I go, Jesus, I go. Why you go? You are my only Yahweh. My only Chineke me. No Yahweh fe, ofe kwe hami. No chata, himote. No chata, himote. Abomunye, iwe kabi yesi. Abomunye, iwe kabi yesi. Iwe dalu. Oh kaka. Iwe dalu. Oh kaka. Iwe oh kaka. You are my only Yahweh. My only Chineke me. No chata, himote. You've made me a king out of nothing. I was once a sinner, but you saved me. You've made me a king out of nothing. Man was once a sinner, but you saved me. What you any other? What you any other? You are my only Yahweh. My only Chineke me. No Yahweh fe, ofe kwe hami. No chata, himote. No chata, himote.
Wow, it's a nice song.
Thank you.
Nice song. Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Wow. And where your thing produced it, huh?
Yes. Please.
Great work.
Yes, please.
I love that guy. Awesome. Himote.
Yes.
Let me start with you, Mr. Logic.
And you started right.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Make you know, come the talk say because he meet you.
Oh no, never.
Or he dash you something small. He
No.
give you stone.
No, I
seen him
can't.
before,
I can't
sir.
give any.
He
I
turn
can't.
stone to cash. And
Never.
then when the stone is big, that means the cash is big.
That is big.
Yeah.
Oh, well, but seriously, I've not really met this brother
Yes,
before.
yes,
Today's my first day. When you were playing the pressure, I was wondering if he was him, because I heard Agla saying that pressure. Then I was telling myself, Charlie, whose song is this? Only to hear this Hemote. Seriously, Charlie, be talented. Wow.
Thank
Be
you.
talented.
Thank you, Mr. Logic.
Highly talented.
Coming from Mr. Logic, dear.
Yeah, and I would like to say that your songwriting skills is certified. You are a good writer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because listening to this guy,
That's
Charlie,
if he wrote it himself.
that's if you wrote it yourself.
Oh,
Did you write it?
yes. I
You know,
I have
initially-
many songs. Yeah.
Earlier when you were speaking,
Yes or no?
I was still trying to get into your mind.
Answer the question.
Did you write the songs you have me?
I said yes.
You say yes.
I
Yeah,
said yes before I said I have.
yeah, he said he wrote it. I was trying to get into his mind when he was narrating a story about the Kolebu, the Kolebu issue and how the fire appeared and all that. I think you should try. I'm not going to speak against your gift and your calling, but I think you should try and distinct yourself a bit from the profession of a preacher.
Okay.
And get more into the music, because the music will speak more for you. You see,
I told you when we are talking religious matters.
because I'm a religious man.
Hey, Uncle Mark is here.
Wagbo. See, because you see, your musical talent is high than your prophetic talent.
Hey,
Yes.
how do you know that?
I'm coming.
Have you been to his church before?
No, I've not been to his church. I don't need miracle before I can tell you how prophetic you are. Your talent is in the music. The message you want to pass is dominant in the music. Maybe because of musicians are endowed, people who are positive, they are endowed with this positivity. Because your story of being a footballer and being a drunkard and all that, transforming into a man of God. These are instance where most of us, sometimes when you go through something and God delivers you, you feel that actually this one, if you know be God, like I'll go into this, I would have been down there. If you are not careful, that redemption will make you feel that it's a call.
Logic, thank you very much. Logic, you speak sense. Don't mind anybody. I say they speak sense, make you don't mind anybody.
But he said today he is speaking
I'm
sense.
talking to my
Of course now.
You shouldn't mind.
So you see, to cut a long story short, I think you shouldn't be too, focus on. Okay,
Make it
Mr. Logic,
down.
thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
you are talented, Charlie. You are so talented. Serious. I can see you being the next big thing in gospel music.
Thank you.
So
Thank
talented,
you.
Andy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Serious.
Thank you for the advice.
Great song, but you spoke about calling, and my question is, how do you know your calling was to be a prophet, was to be a preacher, but not a musician?
Okay.
You mentioned it earlier.
Okay, fine. One, to be a prophet, by the grace of God, I prophesy by the grace of God for 10 years now. Yes. Musician, the talent is still there. I preach holiness. I preach righteousness of God. Yes. So all these things you are saying are evidence in my ministry. Yes.
I mean, you have a good song. You need to. The gospel fraternity is like, they are like laggards. You need to enter and stay there, and you have to work at it.
Thank you, sir.
If you try to do like an Uber car who is passing through, they also receive you through.
Yes.
So you need to get there and work.
That is a powerful
so
word.
that they accept you. They can laugh with you, but they will reject you.
Yeah, there's a mafia.
Yeah,
Mafia,
the
we know
gospel
them.
fraternity is nyamesem, but they will do you. So when you get there, you need to stay.
Thank you, sir.
But they say there's a mafia in the gospel fraternity. The mafia of 5 people. In fact, I know their names. Yes.
Mention 2.
Frankie 5v1.
You go come right out.
Okay,
Anyway,
so continue.
Charlie, good. I heard you say you prophesy.
By the grace of God.
Yes, and if it was left to that alone, Okuku Mante and myself may be prophets.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of things that he says ahead of time that comes to pass.
Okay.
So I don't think we should rely on that one and think that you have been called.
No. He asked me a question, please. He said that what makes you think you're a prophet? And the only thing that will make you think you're a prophet, because he was like, what makes you think you're a prophet and a preacher? That is why I said prophecy is evidence in my ministry. Okay. I don't just prophesy. I say, "Nyami be shrao debi, nyami timi na mesu bodin, nyami timi na mesu chedi esi." I preach on TV. Okay. So that is why I said I prophesy. Prophecy will not make you a man of God. Because we have people who are not pastors.
Thank you. That was the point I was
Yes, because me, I sat here and I prophesied a football match and it came to pass. I
Yes, I remember.
But I answered the question.
In fact, I'm a prophet.
And on a lot.
So please,
all right. That was just by the way.
Thank you very much.
Your music is good, but for me, I would advise you to concentrate on the church. Okay. That is where the money is. As for the music,
I've not gotten anything from the church. So.
You haven't gotten anything from the church. Then you are not doing it well.
I'm doing it very well. I'm doing
Maybe
it very
the location
well.
of the church too is a fact.
The location.
The location
Too.
We have people who have that mind.
Or you need the backup that they have to also back yourself
Church
up.
is not that easy like the way people think it is.
Someone sent some funny message.
Yes, it is not that easy.
But I would advise, the reason being that, you see, generating money from gospel in Ghana is not that easy.
I have what I do already. This is James already, so it's not.
The songs are good, seriously. Andy, are you not surprised how the songs are?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
It's the logic.
But concentrate on the church.
I wasn't expecting a song like that, though. I was expecting some
You
the regular
church way money
to
go
concentrate
come on the church.
Yeah, because the man is
He
talented.
said his vision is that he should concentrate
On
on
the
the church.
That is where the money is.
No.
You see,
The reason is what
is
he's refusing to accept. If you say that's where the money is, it's commercial.
We are
The
not
man
all
too
the
is
same.
spiritual.
We are not all the same.
You started. Okay.
Yes.
Well, let me read some of the comments. Some funny comments.
I know that you are just like me.
How?
First of all, we are wearing black shades.
But you are not wearing it.
I moved my own today.
I go mafia. See, I'm a Christian. I don't believe that pastors' motive to lead churches is to make money.
Mark, are you sure?
Guess what? Priest Chega, you know, one of his best friends is Papa Shi. So once Papa Shi used to come to him, then Priest went to Papa Shi and said, "Papa, we are kind of Then Papa Shi said, "Oh, I mean, my years. Oh, I saw you. They said, ah, that's how you made you and I mean, I ain't tell me so yeah. We see, I saw you was no say. Now, so in the man, my year, I say, oh, say about me interviewing you, I can't come back Saturday. What did you mean if you said, ah, so, Papa. So please check out there.
It's all about cash.
It's all about the Benjamins. You know, so please don't listen to Prince. We want to believe that you have good intentions.
Yes, please.
And you want to do the work of God. So just make sure that you do the right thing.
Thank you, sir.
Let's not forget that you say you preach righteousness.
Yes, sir.
Let's not forget that one day we die and we do not know where we are going.
Thank you, sir.
And so let's do the right thing.
Thank you, sir.
Even if they tempt you, the slave queens and all of them, be firm.
Flee.
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
Why they watch TV all of
I'm listening.
Why you listen with your ears?
You're a nice guy,
Thank you, sir.
young man, trendy, and all. I really would believe that you do the right thing,
Thank
and
you,
we'll
sir.
come back here and say that yes, you've done the work of God.
sir.
Clean.
Thank you.
The music. I do not know when Logic became the standard board for music, because he said the music has been certified.
He said it's writing.
Yeah, he said it's writing certified. Which machine?
Let me reply. You know, as the president and chairman, as the president and chairman of the Songwriters Association of Ghana Association, internationally acknowledged in songwriting.
Right.
I know the format, the A and the B, the X and the Y's, and all the rudiment of writing a song. So listening to the song, I picked from the intro to the end. The guy understand how to write a song. And Otin also did well on the instrumentation. Even the choral ad-libs and all that they did. It's not easy to know where and when to, come in with all those ad-libs. So it means the guy has really, mastered the art.
So that's why
For songwriting, I'll certify him for that art.
You alone.
As president, as a creative art council president, when you certify something, it is stamped. So I have certified this song.
It is final.
Okay.
I support. In fact, you have my support.
Yes. Okay.
Even if the president says no, senior minister, I support.
You may lose your job, senior minister.
I can.
The truth is that,
but not my seat at the constituency level.
No.
Now and the MP people.
The truth is that there's a new face of the gospel industry that is coming out. I heard Perez music. I think that's another magic.
Is it a Blema?
I don't know the name. Perez music. Wherever you are, Perez music. You should bring him here.
Yeah, we have
the music is good. Yes.
And then the MOG. So
MOG, yes, yeah, MOG has been around, and I am not surprised at Logic's assessment. For a long time, to hear people who have written songs well produced like this is difficult to hear on radio.
Coming from Mr. Mark, wow.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's a good job done. It's a good job done.
Thank you, sir.
So don't think he's flattering you. Yes, those who are listening, check phone, please. We are tired.
Oh,
go. We are tired. For about 5 to 8 years, almost all our songs, the drum pattern is check. Don't we get tired? And the producers, they should bow their head in shame, or their heads. Andy, I must ask me, Mark, you talk to these people. How come every song now the drum pattern is check? Don't we get tired of the same drum pattern? Innovation is not there. So when I was listening, I was waiting to hear check. I don't know if you have check, but the one that I heard, the Bayote, didn't have check. Otin has done well. Ali, he's moved away. We had organic instrument, guitars, and all of that. I'm sure that is why you were
solos and all that. Serious.
Yeah. So, idea yenka. This is a good job done.
Thank you, sir.
So keep doing the good job. Yeah.
Right. Hitz 103.9 FM. Pakwasi said this prophet is too good. A little push will make him. But how can he combine the two? Make him not drop like Ofoya Pons. Okay. Pandari 7 says, Andy, you see, Mr. Logic is going off bar today. Great tune. I loved it. Okay. David Ordinary says, Brandy, please ask the prophet that what is the good way of telling a prophecy? Say it publicly or call the person and say it in a secret way? Because most men of God normally say it publicly. Yeah, that thing.
Okay. Brandy, to me, I will not say it publicly. Yes, I will look for it. If I don't even get you, I'll pray for you.
Are you sure?
Oh, Brandy,
you see this man on your left and not on your right. Your right there is blessed. But this man,
you need deliverance before you can deliver me.
I love this man.
Well, okay. Now Adriba says, Andy, the first time I saw the flyer, I thought he's coming to kill a bird in the studio. Because the way he held the stone. Have you seen the flyer?
No, I think I saw it.
One row says, you see, Andy, if the Don is a pastor, he will one day steal all the money in the church.
Who go to his church?
The DP people.
Two Talk Media says, Andy, I think this guy has really studied the industry. But hey, bro, generalize your song spiritually and don't make it seem too religious. Don't also make it seem like only some group of people are your target. Stay blessed. But that's some good advice for you. Chris PK says, Nyamekye music is dead today. The Don, Mr. Logic, Magokre Gukoka, Ola Michael shouldn't join, otherwise he will not leave the same. No, you are safe. You are safe. FB Music says, "Good morning, Andy. I hope this is the stone scientists said years back that it will fall from the sky to destroy Earth." From FB inside Newtown. Okay. Kwesi Busy says, "Well, the guy is really good." Nana Berima says, "The instrumental sounds like sampling of Medi Slowly. Nice song though." Kwesi Busy says, "Mr. Andy, please, I want you to ask Nyamekye that if he has opportunity to change something about the gospel industry, what would that be? Amandola Kwegu says, Andy, good morning. Prophet Nyamekye is very talented. Hope to hear more songs from him. Okay, well, let me read the last one. Well, two more. Now, Ziggy says the song is nice, but we can't really hear what he's saying. Please ask him about it. I think I asked him earlier. Okay, so that'll be it for now. Now, I am Ntaban says, good morning, man. Dusty. It's in Nyame Frere Prophets. On mekana sem wo trotro mu ne akika ho.
More fire.
And all the other showbiz. God says stop music. You say you won't stop. Remember what happened to Jonah? End of submission. Sorry.
Thank you.
So those were some of the messages. There are plenty comments coming in, but you've had very good remarks, I must say.
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much for coming. If you have any shouts you want to give, and where can we get copies of the song?
Oh, for now it is on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you shot a video?
Yes, please.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's on Adum TV.
Okay. It's also showing on Adum TV. Wow. Nice. All right. Thank you very much for coming, Prophet Nyamekye.
Did you hear what he said?
What did he say?
I said you should handle the women affairs well.
He said he's married.
Yes, but still, but Andy, we know. We all know. We know.
What do you know?
They are married, but still, sometimes when your brick fails.
Boss, we are not on the
It's
same.
true. That one day is true.
Pigeons are white. To be there, but
It's true. It's very, very true.
You see, that is my problem when you start claiming holier than thou.
Nobody's
because we
claiming.
are fallible.
Nobody's claiming.
Human beings are fallible.
Nobody's claiming. Nobody's claiming.
Yo, me have said my own.
Prophet Don.
This is a slippery area.
Thank you. Yo.
Because you do not know tomorrow. You can only work at it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mark.
Yeah.
Yo, we've said our own. Yo.
I can hear what you're saying, please.
Is that something marketing about?
Your former member B.
Millicent.
Former member, so she was in your church and she left. Thank you. It only happens when you talk too much at the back. Master, please be quiet. I beg. Boss, hey, champion. Can you hear me?
I go.